right? Keyboard, mouthpiece, internet thugs and bullies. And what I have done, and I hope you guys see from how I move, is even when you sit back and you're quiet, it gives you the opportunity to see an opinion versus bullying. Because if you're the only one talking and there's nobody else saying anything to you, and you're the only one talking, then it's past giving my opinion. It's past, I'm just saying how I feel. It's past that at that point. And speak with any real legal team and they'll tell you that, okay? There is something called bullying and harassment. And when it gets to the point where you're talking to yourself, okay, for months, you're just talking and nobody saying nothing back to you. You're not getting a response and you still keep doing it. You're no longer, you can't hide behind, this is for entertainment purposes only and da-da-da-da. You cannot hide behind that. Not gonna work. Ask a real legal team. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. You can't hide behind, oh, well, she on TV and she's a public figure, so I can say what I want to say. You can to an extent, right? To an extent. But you need to know that there is a line between harassment and bullying versus just commentary as a creative. It's two different things. So this morning, I just want to educate a little bit. Like, sit back and see when Melody's quiet and people talking to themselves and they still talking and they still talking and they still talking and they still talking. At that point, then it becomes you have an issue, like a real issue. You have a real issue. And that's just real, I have just sat back, and been doing my thing but when people keep going and keep going and keep going, then you then have an issue, right? And what I will say is, because I don't like to say too much because I don't like to show my hand, show the cards I'm going to play. I don't do that. So I'm not going to say too much, but I just want to give the opportunity for people to understand that there is a line. You can't hide behind entertainment purposes, all that, you cannot. This is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. And another thing that I find interesting is that what happens is whenever you get bothered by the response after months, again, there's something wrong with you. You can't get bothered when somebody responds to you. You also can't go around here spewing all this evil and hate and negativity all the time, right? And then when somebody responds to you, you want to act like that person's so mean or so evil or so bad. Well, what was you all them months when you were talking? Like, for real, what were you all those months? Were you of Jesus of light? Were you that? Because I would say no. You weren't. When you were talking every day or every other day or every 2-3 days and no one was responding to you, were you of light? Were you of God? Were you of Jesus then? I'm just saying, it's interesting. That's it. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. It's interesting. I find it interesting. Y'all know I don't have too much, but it's a teachable moment to this. One, if you don't want nobody saying nothing to you, how about you don't say anything, right? Or if you do say it, state your opinion and move on. But when you get to the point where you every day obsessed and you doing a lot, it's something different. That's it. And I handle it accordingly. And that's all I got to say about it. Other than that, I hope y'all have an amazing Saturday. I hope y'all have an amazing, amazing, amazing weekend. I don't know how it is where y'all live, but it's kind of raining here, so it's a little dark outside. But hopefully the sun's gonna come out. Then I can get out and about a little bit. Somebody said they're making stuff up. Oh yeah, you can't just make stuff up either. That's very true. You can't make stuff up. You cannot just make stuff up about people, and hide behind this for entertainment. No, it's not. You're straight. It's not true, right? You can't do that. So, no, you can't do that. And you handle it accordingly. That's it. Other than that, I'm about to get to packing so y'all can get y'all's orders. And I love y'all. Happy Saturday to y'all. We're going to have an amazing weekend, all right? We're going to have an amazing, amazing weekend. We're going to have a good day, and I love y'all.